There's no scientific study. Do you need a scientific study to find out who is practicing secret marriage? And they call it marriage. Do you need secret study or professional study to find how many and who are those who go after children in the name of God? Like which one, which religion? In the name of God, I want to have sex with the child. Which religion? Which religion? It's difficult answer. I cannot find one religion do that. There's no scientific study prove that. No. Oh, Prophet Muhammad, he have sex with Aisha at the age of 6. Oh, you know, Christians, do you know that he married Rebecca at the age of 3? We die laughing at this lie. They are desperate to make everybody pervert like Muhammad. Continue, Lubna.
That I mentioned, for example, grooming gangs. It's very common knowledge now that the groomers used drugs and alcohol to.
The groomers are Muslims and they are very religious. And when you say they are using drugs and alcohol, who said to you that Muslim cannot use drugs and alcohol to abuse other non-Muslims? In fact, a Muslim, he can sell drugs to non-Muslims because he is destroying them. This is evil religion. Those are the enemy. We can do anything for them. Who care? Doesn't matter how you kill them, by sword or by drugs. There's a huge difference between what I mean. You don't know what you are talking about. Those groomers are from where? Are they from Ireland? Are they Swedish? Are they from Norway? Or they are Muslim from Pakistan, Muslims from Bangladesh, Muslims from Egypt, Muslims from Morocco. I mean, it's very unique that all those groomers, they go to same religion and same mosque, but there's no proof. Those are not religious. Good one, huh? Very good one. Like when women hijab, he groomed this women. He is religious or not religious? And when all the Muslims, they defend him.
Groom the underage white girls. Now, most people know that in Islam, alcohol is not allowed.
First of all, I challenge you to show me one verse in the Quran. It says that alcohol is not allowed. Just to show you your ignorance. The Quran says the opposite. Let me show you. There's two different things, and this is a lesson for you, Lubna. When I say you are ignorant, I'm not insulting. I'm just saying things as it is. There's one verse in the Quran praising alcohol. Praising alcohol. In fact, the Quran claimed that alcohol is a miracle of Allah. Do you see it? Chapter 16, verse number 67. The other verse, it doesn't say it's forbidden. It says فَاجْتَنِبُوا. فَاجْتَنِبُوا, which means avoid it. It's not haram. Nowhere in the Quran it says it is haram. And I challenge you to find me the verse in the Quran says, if somebody drink alcohol, punish him. Nowhere. And as you see, it says it's a sign. Being a drunk, it's a good provision. Alcohol is a good provision. Who's saying that? The Quran. Muhammad, when he cannot drink no more because he was dying, he said that alcohol is from the work of the hands of shaitan, so avoid it, not haram. Same time, you are saying to me drugs is forbidden. If we go right now and we search Taliban, Taliban is one of the biggest religious Islamic group in Asia who produce and live by making and selling drugs. What about Hezbollah? In Islam, drugs is forbidden since when? Especially if you are saying it to the enemy. But you know, we can show you that every Muslim in Egypt, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, I mean, the drugs is their food. In fact, in Yemen they chew it. In Yemen they use it like for a snack. The whole country is high. They eat it. All what you need to do, Lubna, is to go in the internet and search drugs in Afghanistan. Heroin, cocaine, you know, just search. Come on, you are a smart lady, you have a computer. Not like me, I'm an Arab. Search for drugs in Egypt. Drugs in Saudi Arabia. Do you know that even the most religious society is the most corrupt one in Muslim countries? As an example, in Afghanistan, they bring a boy, and they dress him like a girl. They put makeup on him. And after the party, they rape the boy. And Taliban leader is the one who do it. And there is actually a report done by the BBC itself. The BBC who defend Islam. They call it Bachabazi. They bring a boy, he's not even 5 years old. 10 years old. They dress him like a girl. They make him dance for them, do belly dancing. And after the dance, the leader of the group, he will take him and rape the boy. Look at their victims. Look how old they are. They put makeup in their eye. Do you see they have a makeup on the eyes of the boy? Go watch it. The Bachabazi. This is your religion. Not only they groom girls, they groom boys. Little tiny boys. There is no proof. No proof, no proof. I mean, aren't you afraid people will laugh at the way you are defending? I thought you are going to be different. You will be honest. You will be decent. He says, yes, okay, but wait, maybe because, maybe, etc. No, be honest. Denying it doesn't make it not exist. This is your religion. Those are boys for 6. Look at this poor kid. They dress him like a girl. And then after he danced for them, they rape him. This is a teenage boy. He's not even maybe 13, 12 years old. Look at the mullahs around him taking pictures. He will dance for them. And this is what we have in a camera. Imagine what we don't have in the camera. And those stupid Europeans, they allow those people to come to their country. And then they complain about raping their daughters. Europeans are so stupid and so donkeys. Mental. This is Afghanistan. And Europe welcomed them. And Lubna, she want to tell us Muslims have nothing to do with those things, You have, there's no proof, no proof.
So again, this may sound like I'm covering for Muslims
Yes,
or
you are.
Islam. I'm not. So I'm slightly confused on how he has made this correlation. What he's done, this brother has done so much for Islam, and he's invited so many people to Islam that we have to take his side. And there are very few Muslims with a sane mind who are saying, actually, if this guy has done bad, we need to call him out. It doesn't matter, you know, what he's whether he's invited people to Islam or not. You know, everyone needs to be treated equally, and he can't be given some special treatment just because he's got 1 million subscribers and he's pretending to be such a great
Well, you see, like when I speak sometime like harsh on David Wood, people get upset. But reality is this guy is just a fraud, and he is dummy, and he is stupid. He got famous because of one debate with David Wood, and this is reality. And look now what happened. It's hard even to convince the Muslims that this guy is nobody. They are convinced that this guy is a hero. And all of this happened because of that stupid so-called debate. One debate. This guy become, that's it, we have to support him now. No matter what he do, even if he sleep with older women. Because in their mind, oh, he's debating everybody. Look what he did to David Wood. He became a joke. You know, he debated him, he wiped the floor with him. So in their mind, this is what happened. And he's a hero now. And this woman, she is trying to be honest, but she is not honest in the same time. The whole problem is Islam, not Muhammad hijab. Muhammad hijab is a practice in Islam. You keep saying misuse the scriptures or use the scriptures. No, he did not misuse. This is your scriptures. The only funny thing about what happened, that he is so coward, he don't even dare to say I did it. Otherwise, everything he did, this is Islamic. Muslims allowed to use women and abuse women. And women is nothing but a sex toy for them. All your book says that.
However, these people do have 1 million subscribers. So sadly, that shows that there are Muslims out there, and quite a lot of them, with this kind of screwed up mindset. But the most shocking thing for me is where Muslim women wearing a niqab, wearing a hijab, are covering for these clowns. Okay, and it's sadly because of small-minded
No, you don't understand. Because those women, they are practicing what they have did. You see, when a woman she support such a person, that means she herself is a secret wife of somebody else. Did you ask yourself why she's supporting that? She's practicing that. She has the benefit of this. You see, many of those women, you know, like we keep saying Muslim men are pervert, but there's many Muslim women are pervert too. They want to sleep around. I didn't want to say we are sleeping around. So they accept secret relationship. They call it marriage, but in fact it's nothing but fornication. Like this woman, the woman, she was the mistress of maybe hijab, they keep calling her wife. What wife? They never get married. So obviously she is horny. She wants somebody. It doesn't matter who. And because she is just horny, the whole point of this is what? Sex. When the women agree for this, obviously she wants sex too. So this is your society. It's a sexual society. You do everything and you try to make it legitimate. So you have sex with the children, you call it marriage. You have sex with other women, you call it marriage. But in fact, there's no marriage there. You don't even walk with her in the street. You don't introduce her to your friends. If I'm walking with the woman, she's my friend, I will say, this is my friend, her name, etc. This woman, the secret wife, supposedly, between two bracket, he will not even walk with her.
It's so off-putting. I don't know what to say in this video. All I'm going to say is
she's out of words. She is saying to herself, what kind of a shitty religion I am born into? So I feel sorry for this woman. I mean, her head is going to explode. She's upset of her luck to be born of a Muslim family. So why, Lubna, why you are, look at you. I mean, I'm playing your video. Why you are moving your eyes left and right? Did I say something wrong? You just said in the video, in your previous video, your head is going to explode. Is Islam comforting you? No. Your head is going to explode because of what? Is that because of Jesus? Huh? Or because of Muhammad? Just be honest. Who is the one causing you this headache? Just face it. Her prophet is a false prophet.
Is that I'm tired.
Exactly.
I'm tired, guys. I'm so tired.
Guys, what Jesus says for those who they are tired? What Jesus says for those who they are tired? Come to me, I will comfort you. When somebody convert to Islam, this is how we Christians we see it. They just took our trash, because only trash will convert to Islam. So by taking our trash, we stay clean.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't agree with this kind of mindset of that just because someone has left your religion, whatever religion that is, whether that's Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, or something else. I don't believe that it's okay to call people trash for that reason. I think it's everyone's right to believe in whatever religion they decide to believe in. You can't force someone to believe in Christianity if they really don't believe in Christianity. And if for whatever reason they do find some truth in Islam and they decide to convert, as long as they have not been groomed, coerced, or manipulated in any way, personally, I don't have an issue with that. Frankly, it's none of my business.
You see, Lubna, you see, for me, I met all kind of women and men too. And I found that always there's a lack of maturity between men and women, not necessarily women. And here, look what you are saying. You don't think that the one who convert to Islam is a trash. You think it's not right that I call the one who convert to Islam is trash. You have to prove me wrong. When a woman, she knew that Quran teach her or teach Muslims to beat the wife, and she learned that the Muslim can have a secret wife, and he don't have even to tell his wife he's sleeping around. And she knew that the Prophet, he slept with a girl, she is 6 years old. And she knew that in the heaven, the Muslim man will have endless penis. And she knew that the man will have endless number of females just for sex. And she knew that Muhammad described even how they will have sex in heaven, and he said dahman dahma, which means you push it so hard. And she knew that Allah will give you, I mean, all the stupid stories, sexual stories. So to accept such a religion, are you trash or not? You tell me. If I am a man and I respect myself and I believe, and this is what I believe, any man he beat a woman except to defend himself, which means she tried to beat you, you use your arm to stop her. As simple as that. Not it's you beating her. So you are allowed to defend yourself anytime with anybody, women or a man. But I believe a man who beat a woman is not a man. He's not. This is an act of a coward. He don't dare to fight with men in the street. He go after a female. He want to prove outside the house he is a rat. Inside the house he is a lion. So in order for me to convert to such a religion, teaching me something like this, that your mama, just because she is a female, she is the devil. If I respect my mother, if I am not junkie and trash, I will not accept anyone to say that to my mother. Or if you have a sister or a daughter. If our mother, just because she is a female, she is a shaitan. So we are born of shaitan. Who is the filthy animal? He will say to his mom, or he will print this in the top of the grave of his mother. Who want to do that? Who you, the Muslims, who dare to print this in the top of the bed of your mother? Print it, make it in a big frame. Don't you Muslim make a frame of the Prophet say? Put it there. So to agree with this, I have to be trash. When Muhammad, he chased a guy, his name is Jabir, and he said to him, why you marry a grown woman? Why you don't marry a little child, a little girl? Why? And Muhammad explained why. He said to him, so she can play with you, and you can play with her. Pervert. This is an act of a pervert. Why you don't marry a child, not a young girl? What is the reason? Look at the wise Muhammad, the pervert Muhammad. So you could sport with her. Sport with her? And she could sport with you. The sport here, translation of the word tula'ibuha, which means you play with her. You play. Hey, come here. Sit in my lap. Let us play together. Pedophile. Pedophilia is a mental illness where a man, he enjoy sexual fantasy with little child. He can play with the child. He can use the child. He can control easy the child. It's easy to control. You give them a candy, they laugh. Even if was crying a second ago. The man, he said to Muhammad, the pervert, oh look, or you could amuse with her, and she could amuse with you. This is the reason to have a child. And if Muhammad against marrying a woman, she is a grown woman and previously married, he prefer a child. Why he marry Khadija? We know why. She was rich, very rich. He used to work for her. She was in the age of his mother. And then the man, he said to him, oh okay, Abdullah, my brother, he died in Uhud. He left 9 or 7 daughters behind him. I therefore did not approve of the idea that I should bring a girl like them, but I prefer to bring a woman. Who is the filthy here? Jabir or Muhammad? Muhammad. So Lubna, do you think a person, he read this story and then he convert to Islam, don't you agree with me he must be a piece of shit? What do you think, Lubna, if you are married and your husband, he love you and he is not complaining, and then Prophet of Allah, he come to your husband, he say, hey, why you want to go home fast? Oh, Prophet of Allah, I just married, newly married, and I miss my wife. Oh, you married? Did you marry a previously married woman, or little girl? You can sport with her, huh? Why? Why you marry? Oh, I married a widow. What? Why you do that? Why? Why you don't marry a child? Why didn't you? Look at the advice. Why didn't you, you idiot? Is that the advice of a good man and the man of God? Making the man think twice about leaving his wife. He's happy with her. He is not complaining. He wants to destroy the family of this man just because he's a pervert. He wants him to go after a child. And then you say to me, I don't agree with you calling people trash. I call people trash because it's reality. There's a trash human, there's junk human, there's good human, and there is so-so human. There's a human, they don't steal because they are afraid of being caught. But doesn't mean they are good. They are thieves still. But they did not do it. They wish they can do it. And there is somebody, he steal. He decided to do it. And there is somebody, even if the door of the bank is open and there's no security and there's no police, he will never steal. So we don't agree there is people who trash and people. No, there is a trash. There is trash. When people they say, like in America we say, all man created equally. Yes, God created us equally, but we are not equal. So God created us equally as a human, male and female, but we are not equal. A rapist is not the same as someone never raped. A pedophile is not someone who put pedophile in jail for their crime. A doctor is not the same as a killer. It's not the same. So I advise everybody, don't follow the trend of being hypocrite, politically correct. If you want to be Christian, you say things as it is. If you cannot say it as it is, then you are not a Christian. All what CP does, he is mocking and bullying. We talk about bully. Do you want me to show you the verse in the Quran where Allah he bullied the uncle of Muhammad? Look who is talking about bullying. Hey Didi, are you Didi the one who is in jail now for human trafficking? Get out of here. You are like a chihuahua holding my pant. You keep going between my legs. Get out of here, chihuahua. Christian Prince is bullying. Bullying who? Who? Idiot. Don't get married. Your wife, she will leave you second day. I'm warning you. Or is all men are the same? No. Is all women are the same? No. There's a woman, she loves to be a whore. There's a woman, she loves to cheat. And the same for the man. Not all men are the same. And not all women are the same. And not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, God, God will enter the kingdom of my Father. Jesus said. But the one who do his will. Why some will go to heaven and some will go to hell? Because we are not the same. We are not. There's a trash. And what God will do with the trash? He will burn them. As simple as that. You can say, I don't agree with anything Christian Prince, but in my heart, I know what is in your heart. I can feel it. In your heart, you are saying to yourself, what a stupid religion is called Islam. What a filthy prophet, his name is Muhammad, which means the praised one. I mean, the praised one is a child molester. All right. Somebody saying he is saying there is similar trash in the Bible. You know, conclusion. I want to give you a conclusion. Do you like to call me in Skype and read for me the verse you call it trash? If I open Skype for you, are you willing to call me? The one who call himself conclusion. Is that fair, guys? You call me and you read the verse for me. You say to me, it is in the Bible and it is a trash. You change your name, you keep coming, you know. I mean, you are very funny. We call you to come to the mic, you don't dare to do it. Do you know why? Because you're trash. Do you want to call me? Conclusion? Or you want to go and come back and change your name? And I will promise you, I will make you read those verses. Okay, he will not come. Potato. We laugh at you. And you know, be nice to her, by the way. Make nice comment for her. I think she's a nice lady, and I feel sorry. You know, you grow up in such a society, and you don't like what you have. What you can do? I mean, Lord have mercy.
I definitely don't think that anyone converting to or leaving any religion is trash.
When somebody from Islam convert to Christianity, we take the best of you. So in either way, Islam is stay trashy. Because let me explain this part. When somebody convert to Christianity and he knew that if you follow Jesus, you cannot fornicate, you cannot lie, you cannot kill, you cannot steal. That is the best of you. When you convert to Islam, you believe in the opposite. You can lie to your wife, you can lie to your husband, you can steal from non-Muslims, you can kill non-Muslims, you can even a credit card from the bank is halal to steal it. Why? Because this bank is owned by non-Muslim. Go check it out. Is it halal to steal electricity in a European country? Yes, because the company is not owned by Muslims. There's a guy, his name is Shamsi in UK. He made a video, you can find it. He was saying that he found a friend of his, a brother, a Muslim brother, was robbed by one from Morocco, the one who robbed him from Morocco. So he went to him, he said to him, brother, we cannot rob Muslims. It's not right to rob Muslims. It's not right to rob Muslims. If you rob non-Muslim, it's okay. This is Islam. If I find out there is a Christian guy, he robbed a Muslim, can I say to him it's okay to rob a Muslim? Like there's a good robber and a bad robber? This is satanic religion. The one who leave from, he claimed to used to be Christian, he's the trash one of us. Like who? Like Andrew Tate. He claimed to be Christian. He claimed. His brother, he claimed to be Orthodox. But those are pimps. So if somebody of us is a trash, he go to Islam.
Again, I don't agree with this kind of mindset because you have sinners in all faiths. Just because you can call yourself a Christian doesn't mean now that you are.
Lubna, what are you talking about? This is not about sinners. What's wrong with you? This is about junky people because you convert to a religion because it's going to make you live better, right? What does this have to do with sinners? What's wrong with you? If I like to fornicate, which religion I should join? Christianity or Islam? Muslim, they lie about us. They say in Christianity, if you believe in Jesus, you are saved and you can fornicate. I can show you that all of this is a big fat lie from the mouth of Jesus himself. By the way, when someone she convert to Islam, like those Western, do you know how they look at her? She is a whore. Anyone convert to Islam, they look at you down because they will see two things on you. First, you are not loyal to what you came from. Secondly, especially if you are a female, you accept to be their whore. As simple as that. They will never respect you. And you see, she mentioned that. Those convert, they treat them as a second-hand citizen. When in reality, supposedly should be treat them nice. I mean, a person who just left his religion, maybe he's an atheist, he become a Muslim. Why you want to treat them second-hand citizen? Because they look at you down. In fact, many Muslims, they say that when those Western women, they convert to Islam, she is just looking for a, I don't want to use the word, not today, private part. This is what they see it. She's a whore. She could not find a man where she is coming from, so she come to the Muslims. They don't see in those women any decency. Even the man, the same. Because he betrayed where he was, and now he is coming to us, so we don't trust them. They might even leave tomorrow. In fact, most of those who convert to Islam, Many of them, they leave majority in within 3 years. It is in Islam. Allah in the Quran made it clear, Aka Muhammad, that anything besides shirk is not considered a reason not to go to heaven in Islam. Any sin. Homosexual go to heaven, thieves, criminals, killers, all of those, they go to heaven in Islam. The only sin Allah will not forgive you is to take partner with him, and the verse in front of you. Christians, is it true in the Bible it says that fornicators, homosexual, thieves, drunken, etc., they will not go to heaven? Does it say that? It says that. Even drunken will not go to heaven. Thieves will not go to heaven. Fornicator will not go to heaven. Adulterers, they will not go to heaven. The Quran is so clear. Anything else, any other sin, it doesn't count for Allah. The only sin will not take you to heaven in Islam is believing in someone beside Allah. And you don't need to take what I'm saying. You can open the interpretation for the verse and check it out. In fact, your false prophet, you call yourself a Muslim, he said that in the day of judgment, Allah will place the sin of the Muslims on the Christians, which means sin done by Muslims, we pay for it. And finally, the Muslim, they say to you, is it fair that Jesus, he pay for your sin? No, it's not fair. Who said this is about fair? And when Jesus died for my sin, doesn't mean I can't do sin. Jesus died for my sin, which means because of my sin, he came to save me. This is not about fair. If it's fair, nobody will go to heaven. Nobody deserves to go to heaven. That's about is fair. Because why a sinner will go to heaven if all men and women are sinners? Nobody then deserves, Islam and Christianity is totally the opposite. In Islam, you Muslims sin, fornicate, kill, rape, Christians and Jews will go to hell instead of you. In Christianity, nobody will go to hell instead of you. You will pay for what you have done. This is Muhammad, and this is authentic. When will be the day of resurrection, Allah would deliver to every Muslim, a Jew or a Christian, and say, this is your rescue from hellfire. Can you believe it? So why you call it the day of judgment? There's no judgment for Muslims. The Muslim, he deserves to go to hellfire. Allah will say to him, this is a Christian or a Jew. He will be the one who go to hell. You go to heaven. He will go instead of you. Do you see it? Is that the case in Christianity? No. In fact, Muhammad even he said, when a Muslim man he die, any Muslim he die, there's Allah will take someone, he is a Jew or a Christian, to hell right away. Which means as we speak, a Muslim man he die in Pakistan, Allah will send a Christian man to hell right away. This is how filthy scumbag Muhammad is. Do you see it? And this is authentic. This is satanic religion. Teaching Muslims, go and do sin, don't worry. Christians, Jews will go to hell instead of you. If I hear now that in the day of judgment, no matter how much sin I do, Christian and a Jew will go to hell instead of me, why I will not do it then? Do you see why Shaitan is evil and that is Muhammad? He is the devil. So he's encouraging them to do sin, not to behave. It turned to be there's no day of judgment for Muslims. The day of judgment is only for us, Christians and Jews. Muslim, they fornicate, we go to hell. Muslim, they kill, we go to hell. Muslim, he rape, we go to hell. Where the Muslim go after all of those things he done? He go to heaven. Are we making things up, guys, or we are showing reference? Are we making things up? We are not, right? Everything we say, we prove it. Have you ever heard me saying something I did not show reference for it?